This is a free sample of the book Making Women Want You by Cairo Copeland. The first half of this book is posted right here on YouTube, free for everyone to listen to. If you like this content and want to hear or read the rest, or want to listen to it free of ads, visit reinventideal.com/women. The book is available on Kindle, paperback, and Audible at reinventideal.com/women. Chapter 2. Women only enrich your life. They do not define it. If you invest more money in the market, you will see positive returns from it. If you invest more time at the gym, you will see positive results from it. If you invest more effort into your business, you will see positive results from it. If you invest more time, energy, attention, and money into attaining a woman, you will not see positive results from it. In fact, you will see more negative. Women are the one investment that always loses as you invest more into it. Learn the lessons from Roosh and Mystery. Roosh spent his whole life chasing women. In the end, not only did he find the pursuit to be very unfulfilling, but he also never got the woman he was originally in search of. Not to hate on the man, because he did do incredible work in paving the way for many of us in the Red Pill Consortium, but look at him now. The pursuit consumed his entire life and cost him dearly. He's banned from a few countries, blacklisted in the media, and there are forces that would literally kill him if they only had the chance. And today, all he does is write books that no one wants to read. Mystery is another fella that allowed the pursuit to consume him. Documented in the Neil Strauss book, despite all his expertise with seducing women, Mystery was brought down hard by the indifferent actions of a woman he loved. He was contemplating suicide and facing deep depression, all because a woman he adored would not be what he wanted her to be. And that brings up a very critical truth to accept about women and people in general. People are not going to be what you want them to be just because you want them to be that way. So lower your expectations of them. The craft of allure exists to enrich your life, not define it. Women can complement your life, but you must never allow them to be the focus of it. Even love has limitations. If you picked up this book because you want to develop the skills to attract women so that you'll be able to find a wife among them, you need to take a hard pause right here. The dream you are pursuing may be something that doesn't even exist. Women, especially today, are fundamentally incapable of loving a man in the manner that he hopes, craves, and expects to be loved. "I want her to love me for who I am," a client once told me. "When I find Miss Right, she will be beautiful, kind, intelligent, and love me unconditionally just because I'm me." I had to break the bad news to this poor fellow that there is no woman on earth that is like that. At least not in the United States. There is no Miss Right. There are no soulmates. There are no forever matches, and there is no one. Belief in these tropes will cripple you and your abilities to attract women in general. In searching for a perfect woman, you repel all women. In yearning for the one most right for you, you will lose everyone that you could have. The desperate condition of one-itis, where a guy is too heavily invested and fixated on just one woman, is another reason why many women are repelled from their male suitors today. They can smell this belief on you like shit in your pants. No matter what they say, there is not a single woman on earth that wants to be everything to a man. She does not want him to worship her or cater to her every need. She does not want him to be her dedicated love slave. While you may want her to dote on you like Morticia Adams, she would be grossly repelled if you acted like Gomez toward her. She'll put up with it for a time, but soon after, the appreciation of it wears off. That romance exists only in the world of fiction because real-world romance is not like that. It was only a fantasy of one writer. You must shed this from your expectations, otherwise you could end up badly hurt like Mystery was. "Why are you seeking my coaching?" I asked my prospective client, Ted. I'm 31 years old and still a virgin, he said. I haven't been on a date in 10 years. Okay, I will get you on more dates for sure, but once you start racking them up, what will be your end game? I want to go on lots and lots of dates with the prettiest girls out there, he said, and have lots and lots of sex. Excellent, I said. I can work with that. But then after I do that for a year or two, I want to find the perfect one for me and settle down, he said. A sweet young beauty that will love me forever the way I am. How badly do you want that? I asked. More than anything else in the world, he replied. Okay, that hope is something we'll need to destroy, I said. Do not use allure to pursue true unconditional love. Allure cannot be developed with the same mind that believes this idealist type of love exists. In order to develop allure, one must understand women, and a large part of understanding women is knowing how they love, which is opportunistically. Women are the pragmatists pretending to be romantic. Men are the romantics pretending to be pragmatic. While a man may love a woman in the most idealist, unconditional way, she approaches love in a more utilitarian way. She doesn't love you for who you are, but rather what you can do. If you lost everything, would she stick by your side? Back in the old days of Stephen Hawking's time, when he lost his mobility and vocality, his woman stood by him, but those days are gone forever. Back then, there were societal safeguards against a woman exercising her hypergamous desires, such as religion, communal judgment, and a taboo view of divorce. In today's world, hypergamy is encouraged and celebrated. The social imperative for men is to do what's right, but for women it's, girl, do what's right for you, even if that includes leaving a man she married because he lost everything. We see it all the time with women divorcing their husbands after they lose their job or lose a substantial amount of wealth from bad investments. You may have seen it in your life, where if you or another guy was down on his luck, the girlfriend bailed on him soon after. This is not to encourage black pill nihilism. This is to forewarn you so you won't go down that dark black pill path. Prepare yourself now to accept the fact that women do not love unconditionally. Prepare yourself now to understand that women do not have compassion for men that are down on their luck. They do not stick by you for better or for worse. Sickness and in health, poverty and riches. And you must not hold a grudge against them for this either. The attitude has the same repelling effect on them as believing they are perfect, loving angels from heaven. The cultural conditioning that women have undergone in the last several decades has convinced them that they shouldn't have to stick by a man that's down on his luck. They were indoctrinated to believe it was okay to jump to a better one. Nihilistic as all this seems, if you accept these things now and remove them from your expectations, you will find that the women you attain will behave less like this. Before continuing to develop the skills of allure, you must reject belief in the soulmate, belief in unconditional love, belief that women can love you how you wish to be loved, belief that they will stick by you no matter what, belief that a woman or women should be the focus of your life, belief that a woman or women should be the number one priority of your life. The advice that comprises the rest of this book is useless if you cling to these beliefs. The effect maintaining them will have on your behaviors will create a natural uneasiness and repulsion in women around you. In expunging them from your mind, you create room for new ideas and beliefs to be planted that are far more beneficial and conducive to attaining and retaining better relationships with women. You might say to me, Cairo, how could you be so cold? Getting girlfriends and finding love are emotional subjects. You can't analyze these matters like investments and look at them from a logical perspective. Love itself is not something you should analyze and measure. It's an emotion that's practically magical. Emotions are not magical. We've deified them as of lately, like any emotion you feel comes from the divine influence of angels from heaven. But emotions are merely hormonal and chemical. If I inject the right combination of chemicals into you, I can make you feel any emotion I wish. Therefore, you must not allow your emotions to govern your decisions, even on matters of love. Cold as it sounds, it's no less true. Emotions are merely chemicals Do not allow how you feel to hold greater influence over your decisions. The way you feel about a person has no bearing on whether that person is right for you or even worth your efforts, because how you feel is only chemical. That doesn't mean no one can be special or meaningful to you. It only means that for someone to have that designation from you, they must have done a lot to have earned it. Your emotional heart has a vote, but your rational mind has veto power. Summary: make your life all about women, and you will be disappointed at best or destroyed at worst. No woman wants to be your everything. Even if she says she does, her actions will later come to show you otherwise. There are no soulmates, perfect matches, or a woman God has ordained and planned to be your future wife. Beliefs in these tropes will cripple you in the long run and could lead you to create irreversible or extremely expensive problems to fix. Emotions are not magical. They are merely chemicals and must never be the basis for important decisions in life.
Thank you for listening to this free sample of the book, Making Women Want You by Cairo Copeland. If you enjoyed it and want to hear or read the rest, or want to listen to it free of ads, visit reinventideal.com/women. The book is available on Kindle, paperback, and Audible at reinventideal.com/women.